Okay, this section's on tangents. Okay, a tangent line is a line in a plane of a circle that intersects the circle in exactly one point. It's called a point of tangency. So an example would be if I had a circle and I have a line and it just touches in one point. Okay, that would be a tangent line. It just touches. I could have another one over here. This would be a tangent line. It would just touch in one point. Okay. Remember when we had a chord, it was inside the circle. Okay, but a tangent just touches. Then they go through theorem 1010. It says in a plane, a line is tangent to a circle, IFF, if and only if it is perpendicular to the radius. So if this is a tangent line, it's automatically perpendicular to the radius. Okay? So the way I drew this up here, there would be a line here and it's perpendicular to that radius. Okay? Theorem 1011, if two segments from the same exterior point, like in our picture, point A, are tangent to a circle, okay, then they are congruent. So this line AB, it's actually the way I've drawn it as a segment. Line segment AB and line segment AC, and they're just tangent to the circle at one point. Then segment AB is congruent to AC. And you're going to tell by the marks, okay, that those are congruent or equal. Okay? Okay, that's basically what's in that section. So now let's look at some examples. They give you this circle, and segment RS is tangent. Okay, so this segment just touches, okay, to circle Q at point R, and they want you to find Y. If that is tangent, then you know this is perpendicular, so mark it that way. So that means what kind of a triangle? A right triangle, okay? If I know this whole length, SR, is 16, and I know the hypotenuse is 20, and I know the whole thing across is Y. So what's this? What is the radius? If half of Y. So I know this is like 1/2 Y. Okay, so Pythagorean theorem. 1/2 Y squared plus 16 squared equals the hypotenuse squared. Sure, you could go the other way. Yep. Rather do that one? Okay. So she's saying go the other way. Let's label this as an x as an example. Okay. So if we did that, we do x squared plus 16 squared equals 20 squared. 16 squared is what? 256. And that'd be 400, right? Subtract 256. What do we get? 144 and take the square root? 12. So x is 12. So y is 24. Yep. If I did it this way, when you square a fraction, it's like 1/2 times 1/2 would be 1/4, and you would also square the y squared, and you'd still end up with all of this, right? So you'd subtract the 256. So you'd end up with 1/4 y squared equals 144, right? Multiply by 4 on both sides to get rid of the fraction. So you'd have y squared equals, multiply that, what are we going to get? You get 576. Then take the square root of both sides. Yeah, your method might be different, but you should still get 24. Okay? And I don't care which way. If you don't like working with fraction, you want to do that the other way, that's fine. Okay? Okay, go to the next one. Determine whether BC is tangent. For it to be tangent, it has to be perpendicular. For it to be perpendicular, Pythagorean theorem has to hold true. So they're just saying test it. You know, this is 7. You know, this is 9. 7 squared plus 9 squared, does that equal 14 squared? So you just test it. That'd be 49 plus 81. What's 14 squared? You get 196. Okay, and if you add those together, you no, I can tell without adding them, it's not going to work. Okay, so it's not, the Pythagorean theorem does not hold, so BC is not tangent, because it has to be a right triangle there. Okay, so it's not tangent. Okay, go to the next one. Same idea. 10 squared plus 24 squared, does that equal the hypotenuse 26 squared? So that'd be 100 plus 576. 26 squared. 676. Yeah. You can tell they're equal. Yes, it is tangent. Okay, because they are equal. Okay. No. Okay, find x. Assume that the segments that appear tangent are tangent. Okay? You want to find x. Look right at that picture. What's y? Tell by sight. 10. So this is 10. If y is 10, what's this? 5. So this whole thing is 15. So what's this have to be? Has to be 5, so x has to be 1. Okay? Okay, a lot of that you can tell by sight if you just look at the picture.
How do you know that y minus 5?
We got these two to be the same. So y is 10. So 10 minus 5.
Oh, okay.
This would be 5. So that means this has to equal 5. So x has to equal 1. Kind of like a process of elimination. Okay? This part is not on the test tomorrow. Okay, the test goes 10-1 to 10-4. Okay?